tip when learning to surf green waves. Again, very common. Don't beat yourself up on this one. It is quite often that new surfers, when they see a wave coming towards them, they'll just turn and go and start paddling like Hulk. When you are surfing a beach break, there is a huge tendency that that wave that was first coming towards you has now moved away from you. It's wrapped around you, it's bent, it's changed shape, it's faded, it's about to crash onto you, etc. So you do want to watch the wave the whole time while you're paddling for it. So make sure when you're paddling for your next green wave that you're not just turning and going and paddling towards the beach, that you are ever so often paddling and watching that that wave is still good and you're still in a good position. This can save you from having the wave crash onto your back or paddling for nothing because the wave has faded, or sometimes another surfer has actually caught the wave and is surfing towards you, but you just didn't notice it at first. With number 5 in mind, watching the wave while we're paddling for it, you do ultimately want to try and spot the peak of the wave. Now, what is the peak of the wave? The peak of the wave is the tallest part of the wave, and the tallest part of the wave has the most energy, and it will be easier to catch the wave as opposed to being too far away from the wave and on the shoulder. So let's just dive into that a little bit more. As you start to improve with your reading of the waves and catching green waves, you want to start to spot the peak of the wave and chase the peak of the wave first before you start to paddle and catch the wave. What is the peak? The peak is the tallest part of the wave. The tallest part of the wave has the most energy, is fastest, and is going to break first. Because when gravity comes into play, this is where the wave is going to break. You want to try and get as close to the peak as possible in order to catch the wave. The more advanced you are, more confident you'll be to get right next to the peak. So new surfers will probably try and catch the wave, for example, over here. Now you can see that the wave is still quite flat. This is a front view of the wave, by the way. If you're positioned here trying to catch the wave and you're paddling straight towards the beach, you probably won't catch that wave because this wave hasn't built up enough in energy and steepness. What you rather want to do, if you're sitting here and you really want to catch this wave and there's no one else close to the peak who's catching this wave, ideally what you want to do is chase the peak. And what this means is you got to get your fitness on and try and paddle faster than what that wave is traveling in at. And as waves build up in steepness, they build up in speed. So this is why paddling fitness is crucial. Chasing the peak, this is what it means. So you're sitting over here, for example, this wave looks so good, but you're too far away from the energy power source. You're going to struggle to catch that wave if you're too far off on the shoulder. This is the shoulder, by the way. The shoulder is next to the peak and is way more friendly, but harder to catch that wave. You want to paddle your little buttocks off towards the peak. And then you want to turn around and face the beach and catch the wave. So this, ideally, this is the position where you want to be catching that wave from. This is too far away. Same as the other side. If you were sitting over here and trying to catch that wave, you're going to be paddling your little butt off and you probably won't catch that wave because the power source is all over here. So you want to be positioned ideally closer towards that energy, that peak. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you learned a thing or two. This is the beginner series, so watch out for my next video. It will be a little bit more advanced, more for those intermediate surfers, where I'll talk through positioning better into the wave to make the most of the wave, angle takeoff, surfing right, left, etc. So stay tuned. If you guys are keen to connect with me, I'm here on YouTube as well as on Instagram at Jellyfish Surf. Thanks so much for the support and I'll see you in the water. Bye everyone. Thanks.